All right, let's jump right in. In this world that's just constantly screaming for our attention, we're going to look at an idea that's, well, it's so simple it almost feels radical. It's this short but really powerful instruction for finding a little bit of clarity in all the chaos. A reminder of what actually matters.
So just take a second here and think about your day. Like, your day so far. You've got the endless notifications, right? The deadlines that are always looming. That constant, nonstop stream of information. It really does feel like this constant hum of noise, doesn't it? Just this relentless pressure to go, go, go.
But in the middle of all that chaos, have you actually carved out even one moment that was truly quiet? I mean, a moment you intentionally set aside just for you, away from every single demand and distraction. And if you're being honest, that's a surprisingly tough question to answer, isn't it?
Well, this single sentence right here, this is the heart of what we're talking about today. It's not some big complex thing, it's not demanding at all. It's exactly what it says it is, a simple reminder. And it offers this incredibly direct path from that feeling of being totally overwhelmed to a moment of, well, genuine peace. Okay, so let's actually break this down and see what kind of power is hiding in these few words. We're going to start by looking at the very first part, the simple action it's asking us to do. And it all kicks off with a conscious choice about our time and our body. Look at that first word, take. It's so specific, isn't it? It doesn't say, find a moment, like you dropped it somewhere, or wait for a moment to just show up. No, take is an action. It's an assertion. It completely reframes quiet time. It's not some luxury that might fall into your lap. It's something you have to actively go out and claim for yourself.
And what are you taking? Just a few moments. This is what makes it so brilliant. It's not asking for an hour of meditation or a whole weekend retreat. Nope, just a few moments. That could literally be the 60 seconds while your coffee is brewing. The bar is set so low on purpose, right? It makes it possible for absolutely anyone, no matter how slammed your schedule feels.
Okay, the next instruction is just physical. Sit. That's it. This is all about intentionally just stopping. Stopping that forward momentum of your day. When you bring your body to a state of stillness, you're sending this really powerful signal to your mind that, hey, it's okay for you to pause too. The outer quiet has to come before the inner quiet.
And finally, quietly. This is you intentionally turning down the volume on the world. Phone goes down, podcast off. Just step away from the noise. What you're doing is creating this tiny little sanctuary of silence, so you can make room for the really important stuff that's about to happen on the inside. So, okay, you've taken a moment, you're sitting still, you've found some quiet. Now what? Right? What are you actually supposed to do in that quiet moment? Well, this brings us to the absolute core mindset of this whole thing: gratitude.
Now, when we talk about being thankful here, it's not just some passing feeling, It's a practice. It's a conscious act of deciding where to put your attention. You're not just passively noticing stuff around you. You are actively focusing on things with appreciation. It's this deliberate, positive engagement with your own life. And this leads us to the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, it might be the most powerful part of the whole instruction. Where do you point that appreciative attention? The answer here, well, it requires a pretty fundamental shift in how most of us see the world every day. You see, most of the time, our brains are kind of wired to find problems, right? To focus on what's missing, what we don't have, what we need to go chase after next. This simple instruction, it completely flips that script. It doesn't ask you to go looking for what's missing. It asks you to simply see what is already there. It's this conscious shift from a mindset of not enough to one of more than enough. And that brings it all right back to you. What do you have in your life right this second? And listen, it doesn't have to be anything big or grand. It could be the warmth of the mug in your hands, the memory of something nice someone said to you, or just the simple, steady rhythm of your own breathing. What is right here, right now?
Okay, so we've kind of pulled this whole sentence apart piece by piece. We've seen how every single word in it has its own job to do. So now let's put it all back together into a super clear, actionable practice, something you can literally use today.
Here it is, boiled down to 4 simple steps. Number 1, you actively take a few moments. You claim that time. Number 2, you sit quietly. Let your body and your space just be still. 3, you choose to be thankful. That's engaging your mind with purpose. And 4, you focus on what you already have, shifting your whole viewpoint from what's missing to what's here.
And look at that. We're right back where we started. But now, it looks different, doesn't it? It's not just some pleasant saying anymore. You can see now that it's a complete little instruction manual for finding some peace in this crazy, loud world. We get it now. Every single word is there for a reason.
So, that just leaves one last, very personal question. The only thing left to decide now is when. So, maybe right now, as soon as this is done, will you take a moment